A street sign on a street. Oh, yeah, A Street. Are all the streets labeled after letters on the alphabet? Because that'd be kind of fire. Where's B Street? I want to know. I want to know if these streets get progressively more crazy as you go down the alphabet. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Damien, and today we're going through Technically the Truth. Child psychologist, and that's correct. Smartest one we got, too. He'll handle the situation. He painted that on with face paint. That's not real hair, don't worry. Cassian Andor blowing up the Death Star. Oh, I see. Yes, he is. And you know what? This time it's a good reason. For good reason. So they can have a fun time at the beach. Groundbreaking inventions, and yes, they all are. Pick your favorite. Are you a trowel guy? Are you a hoe guy? Or a pickaxe guy? Or are you a shovel kind of guy? What do you like? Let us know. You part of Trowel Gang? Inflation at its peak. All right, that's okay. Yes, it is, dude. That thing's ready to burst. I don't think you can fill it up anymore if you tried. That thing's ready to pop like a damn pimple, dude. What the hell? What's with the graph? Dunes. Yes, both what they're playing and the graph, it's true to the game, you know? I think they should all be like that. Asked my brother to, quote, break down the boxes. You didn't say how you wanted that done. He took you literally and broke them down. That is what you asked, and that is what you got. I see nothing wrong here. Maybe, how about you be a little more specific next time in your request, and he'll do it the right way you want it. Okay, I don't, like, and first, there's a lot of boxes, all right? He was doing what he thought was right. Man thought to have died on the and found almost a year later in a Manhattan hospital, suffering from amnesia. Any reason to what gave him amnesia? He couldn't remember. What's something you wish people would stop romanticizing? And then anal. Fair. Very fair. Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass. That's what they say. That is what they say. Girlfriend is pregnant, so sadly these need to go. Put them in storage. Your baby will grow up and you'll want them again. Trust me, I know. Find a way to kill this impulse and save them. You can thank me down the line. And what game's worthy, man? Clearly these are video games. I don't know what they are. Terrible advice. Please don't put your baby in storage until they grow up, OP. I mean, technically, if you think about it, if you really put on your thinking cap and think real hard, the baby is already in storage. You know, for at least another, however far along she is. What is she, 2 months pregnant? At least another 7 months, that baby will be in storage. You got time. Accurate water bottle label. Dihydrogen monoxide containment unit. Warning. Molecular formula H2O. Molecular weight 18.0134 grams mole. Physical state liquid. Dihydrogen monoxide is colorless and odorless. May cause severe injury or death if inhaled. Prolonged exposure to its solid form may result in severe tissue damage. Hazard identification. You know, I think I was doing a science memes video, and there was the dihydrogen monoxide bit, right? And I didn't know. I'm not a well-read man on the sciences. I do funny Reddit videos. So this is out of my realm of expertise. You know, knowing the name, the long name for water, having water the long way. And I remember the comments being like, this dude doesn't know dihydrogen monoxide, like laughing at me. And now you can't get me now. Now I know that's water. What will you select if you have to eat one dish for your whole life? I don't know, man. Either a ceramic cereal bowl or a ceramic dinner plate. One of the two. I don't know. It's just what I've been thinking about, really. Why, can we eat ceramic? I don't understand this one. If I had to eat one dish, oh, I see, because they're technically a dish. Okay, I get it. All right, pass to the paper, he's reading it. The dog is either a bitch or a son of a bitch. Sometimes. I was gonna say sometimes both, but no, incorrect. But don't look confused. He gave you a factual statement, and you're here looking, befuddled? Like you have no idea what's happening? You know exactly what's going on. Because the justice system is a joke. Moist Critical did a video on a 24-year-old who got his 4th DWI. He got like 18 months jail time and a couple months probation. 4 DWIs. Why does he still have a license? Well, it's because you don't need a license to drive drunk. You can do that without one at all. I don't know who's been telling you that you need a license for that. Not true. You can do that totally licenseless, and he just might. From r/next level. AXCS player who plays with his feet? That's insane. Is that real? Can you pull that video up? Is that a real video? Genuinely, how the do people do this? Well, according to the video, with their feet. You know what? Hold on. I gotta do some research here. Give me a second. All right, I just watched the video. Yeah, no, he was playing with his feet, and I was like, that's crazy that he's, playing CS at a high level, using his feet. And then I looked at the camera, like his face cam. He had no arms. That's why he's playing with his feet. It's not for fun. He's not doing it to prove a point. That's a real ass gamer for the love of the game, finding a way to make it work. My hotkeys. Yes, they are. And you set the computer on fire for the Reddit post? Is that what you did, son? You decided that the little bit of Reddit gold was worth lighting that computer ablaze. I respect that. Takes a lot of guts to do something like that. And there, and there you are, man. Burning that computer for your hot... Yeah, they are hotkeys. If it's in stock, we have it. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I was worried that you wouldn't have it. Well, now that I know you do, it's in stock? Well, what if it's not in stock? Would you have it still? Is this an exclusive thing? I gotta know all the details. Today, while walking through the park, I found Jesus. Oh, there he is. Hey, little Jesus. What are you doing there, man? Just hanging out? You waiting for someone? Trying to spread the good word? Trying to spread a gospel, maybe? What are you doing out there, man? Hard work is what he's doing. Little Christ of Nazareth. AI can't take my job. What do? I'm jobless. You know what? Yeah, they can't take that. That's all yours, buddy. AI is not going to be able to take jobs from the jobless. Not even if they wanted to try. Even if they wanted to try, they couldn't do it. Because that you got it on lock, man. I won a lifetime, in quotes, supply of donuts, up to a dozen per day at a local bakery. And it lasted 2 years until the original owner died and his asshole son took over the business. So, yeah, it was still a lifetime supply, just not your lifetime. And I guess so. Maybe you should have read the fine print, man. Maybe that was in there. Maybe in small red ink it said, not your life, the original owner's lifetime. You know? You never know, man. You never ever know what's going on. Trying to hit that word count. CNN reports that, according to a senior park official, Cecil the Lion's brother Jericho, who was also a lion, was killed on Saturday in Zimbabwe's Hlange, I don't know if I said that right, National Park. I mean, thank goodness. What if his brother wasn't a lion? If you told me he was a lion and it wasn't, are you now a lion? You'd be lying. But I don't know if that tracks. It's hard to say. Yeah, he had a quota to reach and he needed it, man. I hope he got his pay for that. If I win the lottery, no one around me would be broke. And I truly mean that. I'll move to a wealthy neighborhood. You know, no one's gonna ask me for favors there. They all got money too. It's the safest place I could be if I win the lottery. Found a mobile user. Yes, he is. And look at that. He's not even dad handing it. He's using his thumb. Like a proper, Gen Zer? He looks a little older than Gen Z. He looks like what? He'd be like Gen X, maybe? No, he'd be millennial, probably, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I think he's a millennial. You're technically closer to being a millionaire than Elon Musk. Let that sink in. And not the funny haha way he did. I mean, literally. Think about it. He has so much money to lose before he's a millionaire again. You, however, don't have to gain that much in comparison. So you could get there. He'd still be, a billionaire, but stop being picked on at school is arguably a worse name because the girl named IKEA had to change her name to stop being picked on at school. The question is, what cruel parent named their kid IKEA? That's my question. You have a child. You're holding them in your arms. You just gave birth. The doctor, hands the baby to you. The miracle of childbirth. You're overwhelmed with emotion. The nurses bring in the father, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's our kid." You name them IKEA. Okay, all right. I think the doctor has the right to take away the baby if that's what you want to name them. Like, you're clearly too stupid to be allowed to have a child. This is what 6 years without a girlfriend looks like. Absolute legend. Actually, not but an absolute legend. Those other two words, yeah, but not the part. 6 years. Old righty to keep me along. That's an old photo. You got to get your license renewed, man. That is an old photo. It's not even when you were in the cocoon phase. That's at least one too many phases old, dude. You're way past that now. You gotta get that license checked out, man. This is a good dad joke. This is like something that gets put on the Facebook wall with like a laughing emoji. This is a good one. I'm sorry. It's not that easy. Why? Take a plate and throw it on the floor. Done. Apologize to the plate. Done. Is the plate like it was before? Yeah. Don't lie. I'm not lying. The plate was made of plastic. It didn't say what kind of plate. Like, I get the message you were going for, man, but, those things are missed on people like me. I didn't understand what you were trying to go for, so I threw a plastic plate down. Don't want to waste my fine china for that. Wow. What a crazy title, man. Holy shit. Are you serious right now? Playing with my cock. Okay. I really hope. All right, there we go. I was like, what's the chances of there being a fucking on the next image? But no, yeah, it looks like you're winning. You're down to 2 cards. They have 3, but I feel like you're cheating because you can see the reflection of the cards, man, and you can tell they got a wild back there. So I don't think that's quite fair. You aren't going to prison, and then yeah, just written smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, thankfully, his prison sentence seems to be getting shorter. Ah, the rare perfect joke. It's hard to come across ones like that, but when you do, oh, they're absolute gems, aren't they? The car you're interested in can sit 6 people without any problems. I don't think I know 6 people without any problems. I mean, I could go down the list, but I think every single one of them have something wrong. My last I checked, I think if you threw a stone across the people I knew, every single one of them would have something going on. So I don't think this car's for me, unless you can tell me how many people it can sit with problems. 2, I'm not interested. Nowhere in the Bible did I read that Eve had to support Adam's rap career. No, it didn't. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. Adam did try to have one, but it was, he called himself, you know, he was the only one who could have OG as an actual rap name and be legit. But, you know, lions don't understand rap music, and, you know, he had to make it himself. There were no instruments yet, so it was a real difficult time. It was a real difficult time for Adam. I'm trying to get into the Guinness Book of Records as the oldest man in the world, which is taking up a lot of my time. My new personal best, 36. When I was born, I was the worst person in the world at being the oldest person in the world. I've gone up about 3 billion places, and that's hard to do, man. It's a competitive bracket. Look at you. What a strange request. Please do not throw paper towels in the toilet. Use the bins provided. Many thanks. I mean, not the weirdest thing I've been asked to do. You just toss it right in. It doesn't flush. Is that what you expected, though? I don't get it. I can't use the toilet now either. This has caused a smorgasbord of issues. A cacophony of errors has occurred because of your odd and strange request. They're the same person the whole movie. I mean, generally every character in every movie is the same person the whole movie. They're the same person though, the whole movie. I don't know if you're understanding. Like, let me be perfectly clear. The entire time, the whole duration of the movie, they are the same person, all right? Not just half the movie, not a quarter of the movie, the whole time, they're the same person. And I think that's remarkable. I don't know what the context is here, but the first comment makes sense for a movie such as Fight Club. Is that the same? Is this the, what do you mean? Why is this guy here? Why is this comment here? This one makes no sense. I never watched Fight Club, so I won't get it. But I would imagine that maybe the context is like the Sonic 3 movie. I don't know. I don't get it. I've never seen Fight Club, so that's lost on me. Any real Fight Club heads can fill me in on why that makes sense. I told my son to season the chicken, and this is what he came up with. Right in the damn sink. Not even right in the empty sink. I know some people wash their chicken, but this to me feels absurd. Putting it in the sink like that, I don't know. I think that's gross. But let's see. He did season them. That one's spring. That one's fall. That one's winter. That one's summer. That's what you wanted, right? I seasoned them. All of them. I used every season I knew of. How Americans think Europeans see the USA. And yeah, we're cutting to Los Angeles, New York, Yeehaw, and Disney World. How we actually see. And it starts with the primary visual cortex. And what we got connected to those are lateral geniculate nucleuses, or nuclei, LGNs, which connect to the optic chiasma, which connect to the optic nerve, which brings us to our temporal retina and optical lens, also known as the eye. And then we have our nasal retina that gives us our left visual field and our right visual field. And that is how we see. Say a terrible sentence, and the first reply makes it sound innocent. I made the meme myself, but couldn't find anywhere to post. Not even r/repost wanted it. A terrible sentence. Make it sound innocent. And that's exactly what they wanted. Thank you. Thank you so much. You did it. It's exactly what they wanted. No one wanted to help him out, but now the meme makes sense. Welcome to the show. 6 front row seats. Well, 3 front row seats, and then the second row is another 3. But imagine getting front row seats to the so you're in the splash zone, dude. Be careful. Hope you bring a poncho. It's gonna get a little wet and wild. No bidet either, so we're getting clean the rough and rowdy way. Depends on where you're from, I guess. I often fight with my sister, but we always kiss and make what afterwards? Up, away, or out? No. not kiss and make out. Wrong answer. Bad. Very bad. That is not what we intended for you to say. Big boom, bonk on the head. And you see little birds floating around you. Can't believe you, man. Everett Vacuum. Everything we sell sucks. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? That's a damn shame, man. I mean, does any of it blow or does it all suck? That's important for me to know. Cause like I was hoping that maybe not all of it sucked, but if it does, well, you know, what can you do? I can't tell how old anyone is. Can you? I just assume everyone is anywhere between mid-20s to 40s, unless they have noticeable features for being young or old. Basically, everyone is 30 unless they're not. So true. Everyone is 30 unless they're not. I saw my boy cross the bar tell some girl he travels for work. That man delivers pizza. Well, he's not lying. He does travel for work, just not all that far. Every naked person I see turns me on. It's a living nightmare. I can't stop gushing out liquid. It's a poor life being that showerhead. Upside equals down. Oh my God. Yeah, up or upside down. Yeah, okay, I see. Wait, we didn't have enough buttons? What is he trying to do? Well, clearly, with the watch on his ankle, he's trying to watch his step. Don't you know? You have no culture?